Hey, this is Mike Phalin with Dread Central, and this is the weekly wrap-up.
Did you miss Brainwaves this week? Check out the replay at Dread Central or on iTunes. This week's guests were Daniela Bathsheba and Sinful Celluloid's Christopher M. Jimenez. There's some unfortunate news for those of us who've been waiting semi-patiently for a sequel to Brian Bertino's simple yet terrifying Strangers. While speaking to Rue Moore, Bertino's frequent collaborator Adrian Biddle tugged us along a little more by saying, "It has almost happened 2 or 3 or 4 times over the last 5 or 6 years, so I'll believe it when I see it." Variety is reporting that the long-awaited Mortal Kombat reboot has a director. Simon McCoy, whose credits mainly consist of commercials, has been tapped to bring the classic arcade fighter to life again. 2017 will be bringing us more Fulci fun from Ebon Press. Get your stomachs ready for the gates of hell. Babies taste the best, but I somehow doubt that bit of cannibalism exposition will translate well to TV. We'll just have to wait and see because TNT has ordered a 1-hour pilot of Bong Joon-ho's Snowpiercer. Several new images have been released for Caradog W. James' Don't Knock Twice. The demonic witch flick stars Katie Sackhoff, Lucy Boynton, and Nick Moran. Creature effects designer Jordu Shell, whose work includes Men in Black, Avatar, Galaxy Quest, and Edward Scissorhands, has a vision he'd like to see become a reality. Remote viewing is the title of the short film he'd like to make, and you can help by heading over to Indiegogo. This past week we spoke to VHS Viral's Val Vega about her new filmmaking venture. Her first film, Acid Pink, taps into those moments when your sleep is suddenly ripped away from you by an unknown force. Check out the lengthy interview at Dread Central. We talk about filmmaking, living in LA, and Puerto Rican voodoo. Vestron Video, you know my dirty little secret, don't you? When I was a kid, I used to sneakily watch Lair of the White Worm on cable when my parents weren't awake. It also didn't help that Amanda Donahoe looked exactly like my close friend who was also named Amanda. Anyway, the collector's edition Blu-ray that's due out on January 31st will include the following features: audio commentary with director Ken Russell, audio commentary with Lisi Russell, a conversation with film historian Matthew Melly, Worm Food, the effects of Lair of the White Worm featurette, Cutting for Ken, an interview with director Peter Davies, Mary Mary, an interview with actor Sammy Zavis, Trailers from Hell featuring an introduction and commentary from producer Dan Ireland. Over the past few weekly wrap-ups, there's been a lot of Hellraiser news, so why should this be any different? IMDb is listing a new film called Hellraiser Judgment. Paul T. Taylor is listed to be the new Pinhead, and Gary Tunnicliffe is slated to direct. Heather Langenkamp is also listed to appear. I've got no idea why I'm in the minority of people who like Prometheus, but I do know that the new poster for Alien Covenant will win back some of those crybabies who didn't get enough xenomorph action in the last prequel. Only 9 months to go before we know for sure what happened to David and Dr. Shaw.
Hey, thanks for watching the weekly wrap-up. Check out the rest of Dread Central's YouTube channel where you got more interviews and behind-the-scenes footage and a lot of other cool stuff.